Showers again a little earlier in the day, then a bit of a lull. Much of the afternoon was a bit hotter as temperatures were able to go kind of unchecked, upper 80s, some low 90s. And now we're getting kind of late afternoon and early evening thunderstorms. This again kind of from a complex that moved east from out in East Texas and western Louisiana, and by the time it got to us was starting to weaken. A few thunderstorms though are still either moving in or firing up, such as around Franklinton. Quite a bit of lightning there down toward Folsom, Covington, Bogalusa, shower kind of now more so into Pearl River County, and elsewhere south of the lake, generally along the river parishes. We'll see if any of these are able to either fire up or kind of move across the metro area in the coming hours. But very similar to yesterday, it's a little bit more later in the day. So we spent much of the day under relatively sunny to partly cloudy skies, allowing temperatures to get a little bit hotter. 89 is our current reading with a heat index of 98, and our high today, while hotter, normal 92 for our afternoon temperature, and started out early this morning at 76 degrees. Temperatures right now more upper 80s and lower 90s, and get ready to see a lot more of that at even some mid 90s in the coming days as our pattern continues to shift. We'll still keep the scattered, maybe even numerous shower thunderstorm chance tomorrow, tapering off into Saturday, but both tomorrow and Saturday will have that risk of some isolated street flooding. Thankfully, even with that risk in place, really have not seen that since last week. Hotter, drier this weekend, more so Sunday and continuing into next week. Plus, I'd mentioned we may be looking at the tropics to become a little bit more active as we start into the beginning of August. More on that in a moment. That upper low that has been parked over East Texas, kind of keeping that instability in place, and generally the heavier rain threat has been more over East Texas, western Louisiana. As those systems get a little bit of a push in our direction, they do tend to fall apart. We'll have that chance again tomorrow, tapering off Saturday as that upper low starts to weaken and leave us. Then, and in its place, the upper ridging starts building and kind of coming at us from the east and the west. This is going to put a cap on really any rainfall. We'll keep an isolated shower chance in there, but also allow those temperatures to start climbing into the more low and mid 90s. So as our rain chances really start to taper off into next week, our high temperatures will begin to climb and likely start running at and above normal. So we are looking at kind of a stretch of hotter temperatures. Get rid of the rainfall in late July. Those temperatures are going to soar. Maybe a few isolated showers to start the morning, but it also looks like fairly similar. We have most of the midday, early afternoon dry, and then late afternoon and evening, the showers and thunderstorms start rolling in for Friday. Saturday, about a 50% chance for scattered showers and storms to roll through, but it looks like, at least based on the model trend, they may be getting started a little bit earlier in the day. Now, at the moment, we do not have anything in the tropics, and the Hurricane Center maintains no development for the next 7 days. There is a product that the Climate Prediction Center places, and this is kind of more long range for the potential of the next 7 to 14 days. So that's going out now almost 2 weeks. That is, in the tropical forecasting realm, an eternity. But what the models have been picking up on is maybe a little wave coming off of Africa. Now, this is the Euro. This doesn't really have anything developing from that wave in the near future, next 7 days. So here we go next Wednesday, the end of July. Come the start of August, maybe something tries to form. And again, this is just one run of the Euro, but the Euro has been consistent in trying to sniff out something developing kind of in this region, north of the islands, near Bermuda, off the coast of Florida. With that said, here is the GFS, also picking up on that little wave coming off of Africa, but the GFS says absolutely nothing formed. So the GFS has been consistent in saying nothing. The Euro has been consistent in saying maybe something. Still way too soon to know, but just an indication that the models will likely start picking up on development, especially as we get further into August. But no, for the near future, no threats to us. Our rain chance is tapering off heading into the weekend, then the heat returns, and we'll be hoping for some rainfall through most of next week.